Coming through with the strength in you. Dun 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 dun. Coming through with the strength in you. Yeah, you. Hey, coming through with the strength in you. What it do, boo? Coming through with the strength in you. You made it. Good job. Strength in you. Coming through. Strength in you. Coming through. Hey, boo. Good morning to you all. Welcome to Strengthen You Present Straight Talk, where we talk about all the things of life that some people don't really want to talk about or just kind of get swept under the rug because it's not important for everybody. So, because you experience life in your way, you talk about the things that's important to you. And today, I got something for you. Not only do I got a little joy, because everybody need a little joy in their life, but I have a nice little conversation. We're going to talk about alleviating the system. What system is that? Your nervous system. One of the most important systems in your life. We think about a lot of systems that go get it, but how can we go get it if this thing is shut down? Okay, listen, it's real. And as a stroke survivor, I will tell you that stroke does not just impact the physical part of your body, it actually impacts the whole being. And the main system that it attacks is that nervous system. And once the nervous system has been discombobulated, it starts sending out other signals to other parts of the body that says stress, anxiety, inflammation, fatigue, brain fog. It says so many things, and we're like, it's exhausting to really try to keep up with. Truly, it is, and people don't recognize the nervous system truly is your command center, and it doesn't really keep a secret. It will tell every part of your being, "Hey, I'm stressed. Look at me. I need you to pay attention." When that thing is fried, everything else truly falls apart. Your physical health, your mental being, spiritually, your clarity is off, and just your emotional stability. Your nervous system really does have the utmost control over your entire body. Your entire being has everything to do with how your nervous system feels about life at the very, very moment. You have no idea. It's a whole, it's a ripple effect. And things like stroke, which gives your body chronic stress, it forces it forces survival mode. You know that fight or flight, you really don't know which way to go. And then we try to, stay super busy. That's how we numb the things out. Or we use things like substances, alcohol, weed, mushrooms, whatever people use. Use habits just to kind of temporarily deal. Because we didn't face the thing that was causing the nervous system to be like, hey, listen to me. I can't keep taking all of this. I've been taking stuff since I was a kid, and nobody ever looked at me. And so now that I'm an adult and you want to keep doing the harder things, I can't. Is what your nervous system oftentimes is saying. So then what do we do? Try to keep the mask. We can't let nobody see we're struggling, even though we should. I'm going to tell you about it later. We like to keep the mask on because we care about what everybody else is going to think of us. So we try to ignore the pain that's festering, not just the physical pain, because there is mental, emotional, spiritual. It's different pains that sits literally in your body. And when it sits in your body, you have no idea what to do because you've been taught to put the mask on. Every time they told you as a kid to shut up, stop crying before I give you a reason. Or every time they said, stop being a girl. Or every time they said, stop being a baby. You put the mask on. Remember how we sucked our lip up, try to get them tears to stop flowing? Because they said stop crying, and you try to figure it out real quick. But it didn't change the fact that the pain was still there. So the nervous system just learned normalcy. But the act can't go on for too long. See, so we can't keep trying to mask it with certain things like, you know, um, drinking and popping pills and all the things. You know how you get your power back? You get your power back in doing the thing that a lot of people don't want to do. Accept. Power comes in accepting what is. Taking accountability where you have to. And going forward how you need to. Nobody ever said it's going to be an easy thing to do. But just like diamonds need pressure, so does your growth. The sparkly side coming, you need the pressure. The pressures of life. So you have to first accept the hard part. Do you got control? Nope. Is it okay? Yep. Why? Well, because it's what it is. You can't change nobody, man, and it ain't your job to worry about how nobody else feel. You can literally only do what you can do. You genuinely have to accept what is. Accept you lost your job. Accept you lost that relationship. Accept you lost that friend. Accept you lost some function. Because then when you accept it, you're going to take accountability for the thing that you can't remember. You're accountable for what you actually can be accountable for, the part that you play. Did you help the relationship end? Did you slack off at work? Did you talk crazy and reckless to your friend? Those are just some examples. What part did you play? And if it's none, it's none, because sometimes it don't have nothing to do with you. Remember, people are people and they have their reasons. But oftentimes we play a part. And when you played the part, you acknowledge the part. You go forward and how you need to. It don't mean you wanna. Did you hear what I said? You go forward how you need to. The things we need ain't always the things we want. And that too is okay. Growth comes with the hard parts. That's when it come creeping. Growth be like, yo, what it do, boo? Because it was necessary. So to get the necessary things, you got to move how you need to. It's what it is. You can't not, well, you could. Truly you could. But where would they get you? Nowhere. So you have to at least just be honest with yourself. Like for me, personally, I'm going through some things that you read in a book. And on top of already experiencing what I experienced just being a stroke survivor, it's real. But I've done all the things, accepted what is, took accountability where I can, going forward the way I need to. And I'm going to commit what I'm going to complete what I've committed to because my word is my bond. And if I ain't good at nothing else, I try to keep my word. So after July, I'm going to go step back, delegate some things, and then work on me a little bit because I got to alleviate some things. I got to get some things out of the body. My nervous system has been under attack all my life. Since I was 4 years old being molested, the nervous system. And that don't have nothing to even do with being born. I'm the baby. I had a sister who was mad that I was born, so that meant she did stuff to me. So my nervous system was already under attack. And then here he come, attacking this amount. Then death, that's the attack. Every time you see me do that, that's the attack. Auntie, cousin, all these people are close to me because my family tight knitted. So see, again, I'm speaking to you from lived experience because I can feel my nervous system is saying, listen, lady, listen, Linda. It's saying, listen, I can't take it. And so I have to acknowledge it because if you don't acknowledge it, it's going to beat you down. But then my mama died at 10, another nervous system. Then I watched my daddy do stuff to her best friend the same night, nervous system. And before all that, I watched my parents get beat up by drug dealers because they owed them money. Nervous system. When I tell you, I know God is good and can't nobody tell me he not real or she not real. However you want to look at it, the creator is real. Because there is no way that this nervous system has experienced this amount of trauma in 43 years of living. And I'm still a joy. I still want to help people. I genuinely want to give back. I genuinely want to shine a light where it's been too dark for a long time. It's time. But in order to do it, the thing that needs to be corrected is the nervous system. How do you do that? Yeah, you be honest. Start with honesty. Honesty is always first. You have to accept what is. Call a thing a thing. We always trying to make a reason or an excuse or maybe this or maybe call it what it is. Can't do no more than that. That's the exception. Literally with an A. Accept it. It is what it is. And then you take accountability where you can. Because all you can control is you. All you can control is how you react to things, not even what you've done, because the past is the past. You can't go back there. You can literally only learn from what you've experienced. So take accountability for what you can. And then the most important thing, you need to move forward the way you need to. No more trying to procrastinate. No more trying to pause and see what's going to happen. Let things fall as they lie. Let them be what they are. It is what it is. And sometimes that is what it is going to come easy. It is what it is. And other times you're going to have to fight for it is what it is. You see the different energies show up a little differently depending on where you are in your healing. Healing looks different in everybody. It's not going to come the same. It ain't going to come at the same time. None of it is uniform. It's sporadic. It's however that person needs their healing. So you have to be intentional enough to give yourself a date, but be graceful enough to know that things don't always work out according to plan. And sometimes you got to pivot. And sometimes you need a little extra time. And sometimes, just when you thought you had it all together, life was like, sight, I'm here for it. So be intentional enough to give yourself a date, like I said, but be graceful enough to know it won't always work out according to plan. And be positive enough to be patient with yourself, to practice the things that you're not used to. What's the things you're not used to? Taking control of your nervous system. Because most of us don't know how to do that. I'm still learning how to do that. Learning to breathe before I just react. That's easier said than done, especially when you have a brain injury. Because, the nervous system impacts all of that. How you breathe, how you sleep, how you swallow, how you eat, how you go to the bathroom. Everything that you do, your nervous system plays a part. So that's why it's so important that we be on purpose with purpose and breathe on purpose. It's so important. Stop checking on things, places, people, all the things that reject your peace and that stop you from just being. Again, nobody said it's going to come easy, but we're going to start normalizing healing because we're all going through something and we all need to heal from something. But if we don't normalize the fact that we need to heal, at what point are we going to be honest enough to say, I'm struggling? I need help. It's okay to need healing because most of us was brought up in a broken system. Remember, not even being funny. We are not that far from slavery. And at the rate this MAGA, what I don't even do politics, but at the rate all this crap is going, we're trying to go backwards instead of forward. But the mentality still is existent in all of these cultures around us because, again, we haven't broke the chain yet. Literally and metaphorically. And the way we think about things shifts everything. But we definitely need to heal from our childhood wounds because they still sit in our cells. People don't realize your cells truly do, they truly get sick. And when you don't acknowledge and learn how to breathe new life into those cells, 6 cells compound on 6 cells. And what do you think happened? Every single time. Stroke, heart attack, diabetes, heart failure, and so many other, sickle cell, lupus. Things are manifesting. We got this new, I didn't forget the name of the thing. It ain't COVID, it's something after that one, but things are, look at the growth. It doesn't get better if we don't fix the thing that was worse, if that makes sense. Because I know what I'm trying to tell you. We still got so much of this stuff that's in our bodies. So our nervous system is still, which is why you think they still, I ain't gonna even worry about all that. And I'm gonna leave that there because I was gonna talk about why we still got racial injustices and all this other stuff happening right now. It's the sickness that lived in the body that's passed down from generation that nobody wanted to say nothing about. Because that's the world of we don't talk about that. Or the world of what happens in this house, stay in this house. But what if the house is the thing that's dangerous? How you supposed to get help? They told you don't say nothing. So your nervous system has been impacted. Because you refuse to call a thing a thing. It's so important to just say. Because once you say, you acknowledge what's happening. And once you acknowledge what happened, or what's happening in your body, you can start to gather tools from different places, different times, different cultures, just tools, because different things work for different people at different times. But without the exploration to figure out what works, nothing works. Because again, you can't know what you don't know without going to explore to figure it out. So what works for your nervous system, you won't figure out unless you start to do some self-reflecting. But in self-reflecting, that means you're going to be accountable. You're going to hold yourself accountable for what you're doing, what you're saying, how you, and oh my. Then there's going to be a shift. It's going to start microscopic. You're not going to feel the shift because it's in your cells. It's in the way you breathe. It's in the energy that comes off. And then eventually you'll take control, not only of your body, but your thoughts. Soften your heart. It's a beautiful thing when you find the courage to truly, fully choose you. And when I disappear, you're going to know it's because I fully chose me. And it's going to be the greatest thing when I come back. You're going to see. But know that sometimes that is necessary. We're taught to just keep and keep, but it's steady compiling on our nervous system. So more than anything, like I told you, I'm going to encourage you to accept what you need to accept, keep it moving, be accountable where you can, and move how you need to. And let me also remind you that we have a weekly support group. It's more than just support, it's a real link up. Support looks different for us all. So my support group isn't traditional. It's called Strengthen You Link Up. You can find it on strengthinu.org. It's small and it's intimate and it's necessary. It's not a why me place. We have fun and focus on the fact that we're people who live in a life differently than others. That's it. And I want to also encourage you to head over there to strengthenu.org and donate, guys. Donate to the stroke survivors. Donate to the cause. Because the goal is inclusion. The goal is access. The goal is to thrive and strive in life and live fully. So we need you. And the Survivors Walk is coming up July 31st here in Colorado Springs at Unbreakable Ministries from 7 to 9 p.m. It's going to be a yearly event. So just watch for it, listen for it. The Survivors Walk, featuring all the people of different ability, because we all matter and our light is just beautifully bright. So I want you to know when you're down, there's nowhere else to go but up. Never give in to giving up on yourself. Always push through with strengthen you. Stay blessed by the best and always be encouraged. Don't stop pushing in, strengthen you, boo. Until next week, subscribe, share, like, love, all the things. Bye. We hit you with that strength in you. We hit you with that strength in you. You got your motivation, you got your inspiration, you got the fuel to feed, hey, every nation. You came through, we strengthen you. You came through, we strengthen you. You got the fuel to do what you do, hey, do it true. We strengthen you.